Hey everybody, so I was going to put this off because one of the shops locally is having a 50% off sale and they have some stuff that they're holding for me. I was in there Wednesday. It's not the shop I have my pull box, but it's the shop that's right up the street from where I have my pull box. And I was in there digging and I found some stuff I was going to buy, and the lady's like, hey, we're doing this sale. It's all going to be 50% off Saturday for Free Comic Book Day. We can hold that for you. And I was going to wait until I picked up those books to do a video, but some cool stuff has happened since then. Probably the coolest is I just got off the phone with VinCru. We're going to do a trade, and that was really cool. He's an awesome guy. We talked for like 40 minutes about comics and what have you, and yeah, good stuff. But we'll go backwards. This morning I got a phone call from my dad, and he's like, hey, we're at this yard sale here in town. This guy's got some books. I'm like, sweet, what does he have? And he started rambling off titles, and I'm like, okay, I'll get dressed. I'm on my way. Hopped in the car, drove down there. The guy had, I didn't pick up any of these, but I'll tell you about it anyway. The guy had some really nice, like, early issues of Fantastic Four, and really nice, I can't for the life of me remember what number it is. It's the Amazing Spider-Man with Molten Man on the cover, the black one. It was the nicest copy of this book I'd ever seen. He was asking $100. He said he would work with me on the price. He also had a really nice copy of Amazing Spider-Man 50. He had the first appearance of Black Panther in Fantastic Four, the first appearance of him, who ends up being Adam Warlock in Fantastic Four. That one had a little water damage in one of the corners. But I was like, you need to put these books on eBay. I mean, sure, it's an awesome deal. My parents were still there at the time. Excuse me, sorry, I'm a little thirsty. And they gave me some birthday money. He's like, because they saw I was like debating on whether or not to pull a trigger on this book, but I talked myself out of it. But I did pick up some stuff. These were like 4 for $10 or something, and I figured why not. I haven't rebagged and boarded any of this stuff. I haven't bagged or boarded any of this stuff. Some of the stuff has price tags on it, and some of it's not boarded, and some of it's like my pull list stuff. But this is what I got this morning. I got this really nice copy of Micronauts #1. This is on the list of stuff I'm going to get into, so I picked it up. This book's in great shape, and this Dave Cockrum cover is amazing. I saw this on Captain Strangelife's, one of his videos, and I'm a big Kirby fan anyway. And after I saw it on his video, I went on eBay and I was looking, and sorry, Trash Man, I got Captain Victory #1. Look at that beauty. I'm surprised to see that. This I just picked up just because it's Joker #1. Not really a DC fan, but why not? Really, for the price. I got this glorious copy of She-Hulk #1. I got another glorious copy of She-Hulk #1. So one of these is going in my my prize box. I picked up a copy, and I think I already have one of these, but I'm not sure it's as nice as this one because this book's in great shape. Teen Titans #1. And I picked up a reprint issue of Silver Surfer. This is a Fantasy Masterpieces #1. But I wasn't gonna let it go. And a friend of mine's a big Silver Surfer fan, so I might just give him this. Moving on. So let's backtrack a couple days. Well, let's just go with the Wednesday stuff. There's one of our friends is going to send me some books. He saw one of my comments, and he's like, hey, I have some of those, so I'll send them to you. I'm like, cool. So I've been looking for some stuff to do, like trade-wise, because it's super nice of this guy to send me books. So my plan is just to refill the box that he sends the books in and ship him some stuff back. And I'm talking about Snow Rabbit. So that's awesome. All the way from Australia, this guy's going to send me some books, so I'm going to send him some stuff back. But this is what I got Wednesday. Yeah. This is my Wednesday haul. So this is some new issues and some older stuff. The guy at the shop, one of the shops I went to Wednesday, I went to 3 different places, suggested this to me, Zero. I wasn't really familiar with it. It's from Image. This is number 7, issue 7, I think. I don't know. I'm not even really familiar with the title or the talent in the book. He rambled off a bunch of things that the writer had done previously that he was a big fan of, which is why he carries the book. The guy I talked to at the store was like the comic overlord of the shop. But I read this. He said all these stories are self-contained. They're all written by the same gentleman, but the art team is different every issue. So you can kind of just pick it up, and it's you know, you're not lost in continuity. I read it. It was okay. I might see if I can track down some earlier issues just to check it out. You know, why not? If it's good, it's good. It's written by Alice, A-L-L-S, I think. L's. A-L-E-S. Cott, K-O-T. Here, I'll show you. I don't want to butcher this guy's name too much, but yeah, Zero. It was pretty interesting. I picked up another issue of Commandy. I paid $2 for this. It's got like this thing right here in the corner is happening, but other than that, this book's in great well, and it's got like, but I'm not really too fussed about that with my Commandies. I'm just going to read the crap out of them anyway. I picked up the latest issue of Black Science. This is on my pool. They're taking a break from this book. I read it. I liked it. Something happened. Well, if you guys have read this, then you know what happened, and I'm not too sure how I feel about the whole thing just yet. There's a trend in comics that this kind of gets lumped into recently about the... I don't want to give it away for the people that haven't read it, but yeah, if anybody wants to like just talk about Black Science, and you let me know. We'll do a podcast or something, and we can break it down. Snow Wabbit says he's going to send me some copies of Jupiter's Legacy, so I picked up the issues that, you know, he's sending me a 1 and a 2, you know, when he has the time, and I'm not pushing him on that, so I picked up 3 and 4. Excited to read that. That Frank Quitely stuff is awesome. I also picked up Wednesday. Let me put these in order real quick. And I read these. This is Volume 2. Volume 1 was a lot better. Volume 2, I don't know. And then the way it ended, it was kind of like he was just done with the whole thing. This is a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, excuse me. This is issue 4. The War of the Worlds kind of thing. And I think this is 5. Sorry about the price tag. And 6. It starts off Gulliver, and I'm guessing that's Gulliver from Gulliver's Travels, is on Mars with the 4-legged or 4-armed dude from all the John Carter stuff, fighting some monsters and or aliens, Martians, whoever. They shoot some ships to Earth. It lands. The League has to fight the Walkers from War of the Worlds. It was okay. And then Dr. Moreau shows up, and the ending was just the last like 3 or 4 pages of the book were just like people die, people just like, I'm done, whatever, moving on. I got some more Planetary. This is issue 20. Super cool. Where did I get this? I don't remember. But I got another issue of Commandy. This might be a double. I have to check. And then let's back up a couple more days. I got another phone call from my dad. They were at a thrift store in the town nearby, and he goes, "Hey, they got comics." I'm like, "Right on." He says, "They're $1 a piece." I'm like, "Cool. Thrift store comics for $1. You know, that could be good or that could be bad." He goes, "The books look great. It's mostly newer stuff. You should come check it out." I'm like, put my pants on right now. So I ran up there. I picked up some books. And some of these are going to tie into the stuff I picked up at the other store. I got the first 3 issues of Volume 2 of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That was 1. This is 2. I'd seen this before, and for some reason I thought it was like Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. But that's Gulliver. And these are the people that he's fighting with on Mars. And this is issue 3. I picked up the Ultimates number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And number 7. I have those trades, but the singles, there's just something nostalgic about it. I picked this up just because I like the art team and the writer. This is Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. So I'm a big Fatal fan. This is going to be a pretty easy transition for me. This is Sleeper. It came out from Wildstorm. It's a 5-issue series, I guess. Or, I don't know. It says season 2, so I really don't know much about this book. I got some more 100 Bullets. This is 32. 44. I got BPRD number 5. I got We 3. And if you guys haven't read this, you got to check this out. This book is amazing. There was a place I used to go to, and this is issue 3. There's a place I used to go to when I lived in Louisiana that had this trade, and every time I walk in the store, well, not every time. The first time I walked in the store and picked up the trade, I was reading it, and I just started crying. Like, I was a wreck. It was just, this book is just moving for me for some reason. So every consecutive trip to the comic book shop, they're like, oh crap, Tim's here. Grab the copy of We 3 and hide it from him, because I would just go in and read this book and just, like, break down, and they kind of got, you know, it was a running joke. But anyway. This I picked up just because I'd seen it on YouTube and I wasn't going to pass up the price. This is Action Comics number 835. That's pretty cool, I guess. That might end up in my prize box too. I got the Planetary Reader for $1. This is issue number, where is it? 21. $16. 19 and 17. I really like this cover. Yep, awesome. Planetary. Cool stuff. And for $1, I was going to let it go. So yeah, that's recent stuff from me. Talked about the flea market, talked about the garage sale, talked about talking to VinCru. It's an awesome day in comics. I'm going to go dig through some stuff and find some doubles to trade. You guys all have a nice day. Thanks.